It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso live on S3 at the start, yes, of a brand new week. But yes, as we wrap up June as well, all of the Feel Good coming your way all the way through to 9 o'clock. So thank you very much for joining us. Now, up next, we're joined in studio by Summer Award-winning musician Zoe Modiga, who is delighted to be dusting off her band gear, clearing her vocal cords, and wow her core audience with the rare presence of her neo-soul flair. And we love it. We love to see it. We love to hear it. Not only will she be performing for us on the show this morning, but Zoe has performances lined up. She's booked over here, over there, everywhere at international festivals. That's what I'm talking about. She is the girl she thinks she is and the girl that I know her to be. But before we get into that, let's take a look at some of her work to see why she's such a wow factor queen. Ah, come on. Zoe Modiga is in the house, everybody. Make some noise. Yes! Yes!
Pew, pew, pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew, pew, for real, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm happy to be here. I haven't been here in a while, so I'm happy to start my Monday and my week with you guys. Yeah.
It's so good to have you here because a lot has happened in your world and in your life since the last time we had you here. You've gone on to become an award-winning artist. You went and grabbed your summer. What's been happening? What is all of this excitement that's been happening, that's been brewing in your world?
Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. Firstly, my sophomore album, which is called Inganekwane, translated Zulu Fairy Tale, was released in the thick of the pandemic, June 2020. But even though that was released at that time, it's been able to be a body of work that is very meaningful to people, and that's the soundtrack to people's lives.
And then you've also had some really fantastic collaborations as well with some Western Cape talent,
Yes.
Kapstad, for example. Let's talk about that collaboration. And I think the connection that somehow you've been able to build in a short space of time, but also with so much ease with the people of the Western Cape. I mean, yes, touring in Joburg, but in the Western Cape as well. I find that you've really just been received so well here. Let's talk about it.
So Seba Kapstad, a lot of people might not know, but I was actually based in Cape Town. I was studying music here, and actually everyone in the band is not from Kapstad.
Are you
but the band was formed in Kapstad, so that was our way of giving tribute to the mother city. So it's myself, an incredible Grammy award-winning songwriter Manana, an amazing producer Phil, as well as Sebastian Schuster. So the four of us came together a while back while we were studying, and this was the special place that we were formed.
Yes.
And we're able to take our music far and wide, and it's really a beautiful thing.
And isn't it just so beautiful, the fact that you guys come so far back together, and that with all of the achievements and all of the self-discovery that all of you, I imagine, in your respective ways and lives have been able to go and achieve, still are able to come together and create magic in that way. Why is collaboration so important to Zoe?
I think collaboration to me is a way of worlds coming together. You know, people can come from different backgrounds, different walks of life. I mean, I'm a South African in the particular band. There is a Swazi gentleman in the band, and there's two Germans. You know, you would never think to put a melting pot of people in that way, but I think it speaks to the power of music and the power of being able to come together and find a common thread and relatability.
There's so much for us to discuss, Zoe. I mean, honestly, this is the sort of thing where we have the Zoe Modiga special on S3. Where from 6 till 9, we're talking about you and your amazing music. But let's talk about the readiness to dust off the band gear. The vocals are ready. You are clearing your throat, ready to get back into it. Tell me about what's next.
Yeah, so firstly, I would like to say that we were celebrating the second birthday of my sophomore album yesterday. We were in Stellenbosch, so we were by the wine lands, by the wine estate, darling. Having a beautiful time,
Yes.
celebrating our 2 years. And it really is just us kickstarting our European tour that is going to be happening. We'll be starting it off at the Africa Festival on the 3rd of July and wrapping it up at the North Sea Jazz Festival. So it is a very exciting time to have our stories being told to the world. And I think the world is very ready to hear what we have to say.
Well, you are clearly very, very ready and have completely immersed yourself in it because the way you just talk about the North Sea Jazz Festival. Like, yes, people perform there. Casually, I will be performing there. You know, from wine lands to the North Sea Jazz Festival. It's Zoe Modiga hanging out with us here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. She will be performing for us, and you better believe it's gonna be a treat, which means treat. Thanks, Zoe. Welcome.
Thank you.